guys. How is everybody? It's Sher with Share Peace and Love. Don't look at my house. It seemed like something changed. Maybe my window changed. The stream looks cool. I like the way the stream looks. Is this how you see me? Wow. Okay. I thought it was just in a little window. Okay. Hi, welcome. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. If you're new, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Uh, if you get a message, that's great. If there is no message for you here, don't try to create a message. It doesn't work very good like that. So let's not do that. Hi, Sugar. Long time no hear from. Hi, Glenn. It's great to see you guys. It's cold in Aurora, Colorado. It's 5 o'clock here in the evening, and it's cold. We have not had our first snow, not where I live anyway, but I know it's coming. I can feel it. It's supposed to be really cold tomorrow. So how have you guys been doing? Let me light my candle and do all that stuff I do. I've been out running around today. Sher, I have a question. It's not about me. It's about my grandmother. And how are you? I am well. We will certainly address that, Sugar. Put her name down too, Sugar. Please. Natalie, hi. It's great. Hi, Glenn Oliver. I love the little emojis. They're so cute. Okay, so welcome. It's great to be alive. It's been a today has gone so fast, and I don't even know why. I'm doing great. I feel fabulous. I went to the thrift store. Tuesdays are my thrift store day, and I got some new books, and they're just so cool. One of them I'm going to be sharing with the membership group. It's called The Little Book of Psychic Development. It's got some really cool things in it. And guess what? I got fan mail. I don't really know if I can call it fan mail, but look at this. Look at this. This is, don't mail anything here. My address is going to change. Hi, Sunshine. Look how cute this was. Somebody took all this time to make me this beautiful fan mail. I have to share it because I have gotten one other piece of fan mail with t-shirts from somebody, and it was just so cool. And so I go to my P.O. box, and there's this beautiful envelope for me, and there's this card. I hope this person does not mind me sharing it. It was just, I thought it was so sweet that somebody took the time to do this, and they look, the card is like, you got this, all these cute little things, and a handwritten note, and expressing gratitude. And look, little we are all made of stars, koala bear, and little stickers for me. And I was so thrilled. I know, I was like, what a sweet person did this. And look, a little Marlboro Hearts postcard. I know. I'm like, when did I get special? And believe, hope, and dream. Hope and dream. And a little thank you for sharing your heart and helping heal so many. I was like, oh, that was so, I know, I did. I was like, I got fan mail. Okay, now my post office box is going to be changing. So if you are planning on sending me fan mail, never pictured myself saying that. But if you are planning on sending mail, please wait. I don't know about that. But no, I got, a while back, I got a couple t-shirts and a really nice note from another lady. Just people are so kind. Her name is Arlene. Who's Arlene? Okay, let's see. Is Sunshine Arlene? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, your grandmother's name. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, you're sharing the story, Greg. Oh, That's so sweet. I can't believe you're sharing that. Uh, and I totally forgot it. And then you shared it with me by email. And then you said you were going to share it with everybody else. And I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, thank you. That's super great, Greg. And that's very nice of you to come back and recognize it. Let's see what we have on. Well, let me light some Palo Santo, and then we'll look at Sugar's grandma. Yeah, it's right to be concerned. I have an idea. I used to run an assisted living facility, believe it or not. Let me light some Palo Santo. We'll say a prayer. Can't do anything without prayer. My candle, I think my camera's a little low. Okay. It feels like my screen is so much bigger. I'm like, oh my goodness, you can see more of my mess. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Greg, for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming back and sharing that. I feel very special today between my I can't even call it fan mail. Aw, thank you, Greg. You're a sweetheart. I can't. I'm awed by the beauty of my life. And today I met 3 different people, all fabulous people. Someone is going to help me with a project in the future. Another guy who wants to become an evangelist minister on YouTube. Figure the odds. And he's a security guard. I do have fascinating experiences. I'm still not over the bunny rabbits. And then I met a guy in the post office, and we started talking about my channel. And then I met 4 people. Then I met another guy who seemed like he needed some cheering up. So 4 different people I told about my channel. And then I think I might actually have the possibility of reading in a bookstore. Fingers crossed. I don't know yet. We'll see. And so there's just like so many things are going on. Great to see you, Greg. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm really glad you're feeling better if you're in my chat, because Greg and I have history. Thank you for not coming here sick. And thank you for the kudos. That was really sweet of you, Greg. I appreciate you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. When I was little, Mr. Rogers used to be one of my favorite TV shows. Won't you be my neighbor? Clearly, what reading was yesterday? I don't ever. Did I read yesterday? I live in a very surreal world because I live in this world where I communicate with the divine and share messages. And then I live in the human world where I still have to clean my kitchen. And things like that. So we've done the Palo Santo, we've done the candle. I know it takes me a minute to get started, but it's for a good purpose. It helps me kind of center with your energy. I check your notification. Hi, Moonlight, because a lot of times I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. But these were like, okay, like what you see here in my little my living room studio. This is me all the time. So when I'm in public, I'm a lot, and not in a bad way, but just in in an interesting way. So everywhere I go, I'm like, I share the love, I share the peace. Hi. Do you want to live on a higher vibration? I'm that person, really. So today I was waiting for my ride. I went grocery shopping, and I'm waiting there with the security guard. He was cold, really nice guy. And we started talking. I told him I had a channel. And he was like, I want to start a channel, but I have no idea how. And don't I have to know how to edit? And you guys know me in editing. I edit nothing. I mean, like, this is as real as it gets. So I was like, no, you don't have to learn how to do all that stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's helpful, but, you know, uh, and so, yeah, and I think he's going to be a really great evangelistic minister on YouTube. And I just thought that was like, what are the odds of, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm that person, but and so yes, and so some really great things are happening in the Share Peace and Love community. Let me pray, and then I want to see what we can find out about Sugar's grandmother. I think it was Arlene, I believe. All right, Father, as you come here. Okay. All right, thank you. Amen, Father. Hi, Shayla Kelly. I can almost feel your presence. Okay, Arlene. Her name is Arlene. I was getting messages while I was praying. I'm not a doctor. I want to be very clear about that. She probably has a condition called sundowners. Pay attention if it's more predominant towards the evening hours. It's not uncommon for older people to get a condition called sundowners. Hi, Shayla Kelly. And it's usually when the sun starts setting, they'll get a little more confused. Yeah, they get, it's kind of, it's like the beginning of Alzheimer's, I guess. But I don't know that much about it, but I don't think it's a given that they will have Alzheimer's. I think it may just be a condition of your age, which is like, I was just thinking about my age. Not it's not it's more physical than mental. It's called sundowners, but let me pull a card on it. I got the message it was sundowners. Like she would need a little more supervision in the evenings. Um, and there is a chance that she could cognitively decline more, but also like little notes and stuff. You can do a lot of research on YouTube. Hi, Eileen Birib. Hi, Ethereal. Nice to have you. Magic. I am so lucky. I think Iris could be sleeping. Let's see what we have regarding Arlene and Sugar. It's great to see you in here, Sugar. Sure, Bill. Oh, wow. Okay. God really needs you to know this message, Sugar. This is cracking me up. Okay, you know what we just talked about, right? The first card that fell out is Heal the Ouch. Okay. The second card that fell out in reverse, this is confirmation, and I'm not a doctor. So see a doctor, get her to go to a doctor. But this is it is mental in a way, but the second card that is amazing that fell out is Moonlight in reverse. And remember, we talk about when the sun goes down because it's sundowners. I mean, that's pretty basic confirmation. I would take her to a doctor and mention the sundowners possibility and start paying attention when you I know, Abigail, and like I told you, I'm not God. I prayed for your family, but I prayed for your family, and I pray that they're safe. And I've been watching the hurricane too. And it's in God's hands, we give it to God, unfortunately. Okay, Glenn, I haven't forgot you. Lisa Divine, hi. Is that a Lisa I actually know? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I was like, whoa. Oh, no, I appreciate it. I feel so bad. I was just watching it before I went live. Some streets seem calm though, and I did. I put another prayer in for your family, Abigail. So it is on my mind. Definitely. Natalie, you're gonna what do you I there's a shift coming. Let me know when it happens. You'll feel it. Maybe you're already feeling it. It's like things are starting to open up for you, Natalie. That's a shift. Definite shift, but it's coming in. It's starting. Yeah. Yeah. I heard count on it, bank on it. It's good. Something you can have faith and trust in. Okay. All right. For Natalie. Okay. That's for Natalie. Wow. I know I love it that you're updating me. Thank you so much. For Glenn Oliver, what do we have for Glenn Oliver today? That was amazing confirmation, sugar. I will still want to pull a card for you. It is your turn, Glenn Oliver. Cards are coming out. There's coldness on my back. It must be serious. Maybe it's just cold. It is cold in Colorado. Change, change, change. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. This is kind of okay. I get it. I get it. Ah, I love this message. This is like sometimes when these cards come out, guys, it's like solving a puzzle because I don't know your situation. I just see the cards and hear the messages. All right. All right. For a long time, you were in this dragon's lair. Glenn Oliver, you held yourself prisoner. You self sabotaged. And it's like, I want to say you were cold. A lot of things in your life were cold. Okay. But then I don't know what happened, but something woke you up. Like this was almost a hibernation, but something woke you up that created this metamorphosis. This is either a change you're going through right now or a change you've already been through. It's in reverse. Most of the time, that's like a change you've been through. I'm on my transition. Okay, I was like, what the heck? I love it. Okay. Okay, so perfect. Okay. So here, but and as a result, in this transition and everything, guess who you're becoming? I love this. I love it. I love it. You're becoming the wizard of awareness. Okay, this is a person with a lot of discernment. I've got to get the book out. I got to know. let's play. The Wizard of Awareness, that's card 3. 3 is an important number to you. It's the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It's when you see it, you know things in your life are going right. It's just like this, your transition phase, transition, death, and rebirth. Okay, so Wizard of Awareness, your soul knows best. Be still and observe. How appropriate. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion and desire. Wizard of Awareness. You see, you have clarity. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. This would be part of your growth journey because it's not personal. It's usually about the other person, the other situation. You just can't see it, is what most of the time I find. Okay. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be. Watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So just chill. Now there is a message, and I love that. Look here you are, like thinking. There is a message here about details. Pay attention to the details. The details are going to be important to you. I feel like this is going to be synchronicities, messages, signs. That's what it is. It's the details, the things that people don't normally see unless you've had a transition or a rebirth or a night awakening. Okay. So yeah, you've already seen these. So yes, it's kind of confirmation that it's probably going to grow and increase. This is a beautiful read. Look at this. I love this. Dragon's Lair. Metamorphosis. Wizard of Awareness. And pay attention to the details. This is beautiful. I love it. All right. That is what I have for you, Glenn. Hi, Straight Queen. All right. Nice. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, that's the details card. But that was like, I haven't used these cards in a while. They're great cards. They're by Colette Baron Reed also. They're called the Enchanted Map. They're beautiful. I am well, Straight Queen. Let's see what we did. We channeled for Natalie. Okay. Aline, let's get a message for Aline here if you're still here. You're welcome. Message for Aline. There's a message for Aline. Your life flows like water. You understand all that is sacred. You are in a good place, Aline. That's your message. You are in a great place. All right. Lisa Divine. What does Lisa Divine need to hear? Messages for Lisa Divine. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here today, guys. Deep freeze. Okay. It's okay to open your heart up, Lisa Divine. It's okay not to know the answers. Oh, my goodness. It's okay to be rescued. It's okay to have dreams. You're making a shift. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo. That was a little much, Lisa. Okay, so you kind of closed everything off in your life, deep freeze. And it was like you didn't know where you were going, what you were doing, none of it. And you had to be rescued from something somewhere. As a result, you became the magical map shifter. You shifted when you got rescued. Okay. You have a lot of wishes and dreams. You're starting to have passion for life. Hi, Crystal449. And you're enjoying your life like greatly. And you're becoming the bone collector. You're aware of who and what you are. But it was quite the journey, wasn't it? That's what I have. Yes, for Lisa Divine. Let's see. Let me just check the chat out here, guys. There's a lot of you in here. Oh, 10 thumbs. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see. Sugar, I did check on your grandmother. Would you like a card, Sugar, also? And we did Natalie. We did Glenn. I'm getting pretty good at this. Hi, Sunshine. Would you like a card? If you do, let me know. And are you somebody I know? They changed all the names and it's driving me crazy. All right, let's see what we've got here. Magic. Sugar. Shayla Kelly, of course. The beautiful Shayla Kelly. Ethereal. Abigail. Eileen, we just did. Glenn. Straight Queen. You're welcome. Crystal. Yes, Cherry Blossom. That's what I thought. I thought it was Cherry Blossom. It is shifting for the better, Lisa. Anything else for Lisa Divine? You thought things were coming apart, Lisa, but now it's healing the ouch. You're healing your own ouches is what it feels like. You're setting intentions. You're not stuck in the mud anymore. You're fixing to soar, okay? The storms have passed is the message I'm getting. That was for Lisa Divine. All right, just finishing off there. Crystal, what does... let's do Cherry Blossom first. I'm being called the Cherry Blossom. For a Cherry Blossom, what is the message? Whoa, ride the wave. What kind of wave are you riding, Cherry Blossom? What else? Here, this one. Spending some time in solitude. Protecting something. Yourself, your emotions, something. Coming back to life. Okay. That's like the whole story. Look at that, Cherry Blossom. Unless I missed my guess, you were riding the wave. You had to spend some time in quiet and figure out who you were again to come back to self. You had to protect yourself and all that you know and believe in. And now you're coming back to life. And I love that. I hope that is so accurate. Okay. Let's see what we have for. Let's see what we have for Cherry Blossom. No, I just read Cherry Blossom. Did I just read Cherry Blossom? Somebody clear me. And I think I did. I'm almost sure I did. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to read Crystal and then go to Straight Queen, I think. All right. My mental energy is like everywhere. Crystal 449. You're welcome. You said, wow. Okay, 449. This is Crystal 449. You've got spark. You were sad for a minute because you hit rock bottom. But now life is flowing because you made a choice to ghost or leave somebody. And you started listening to the divine. And you too are soaring. You're no longer stuck in the mud. Home is sacred. You're starting to see peaks of joy that you haven't had in a while. And you have magic prayer. And I love that. And you're not afraid of things, not like you used to be. You learned a lot. All right. That was for Crystal 449. Hello, Robert Robinson. It makes me think of that song, Please, Mrs. Robinson. I wish I could hear other people's voices besides just mine. We're gonna have to do a conference one day. Okay, so now we're doing Straight Queen. Straight Queen, you are not coming apart. You are holding it together. You are going to be okay, Straight Queen. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, it's a mountain and you're gonna have to climb it, but you can do it gently, a little bit at a time. Start thinking about your outs, your options. I don't know why I said that. Trust in the divine. You've made so much progress. Hello, Robert Robinson. Nice to have you here. Your dreams are so coming. Right now, you're just cleaning house, Straight Queen. Okay? You're getting rid of the things that emotionally deplete you. Okay? It's time to set some intentions. Heal yourself. Okay? What else? I think that's it, Straight Queen, but that's pretty good. Okay, very important for Robert Robinson, Z3T. Sure, I'll do it right now, actually. I think I got a space for you. What does Spirit have for Robert Robinson? A different deck. Okay. Ooh, the Tarot of Opposites. They're bringing out the serious cards. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is for Robert Robinson. Hi, Jacksonville. Something busted up your world because you have the Chariot and it's in reverse. Okay. Whatever it was, it broke your world apart. Okay. And you show up as the emperor, but you're not the happy emperor. You're the sad emperor. Okay. It was a page of wow. Okay. Like you trusted somebody. I don't think you should have trusted them. You trusted a page, an immature page, some kind of passionate thing, but it wasn't. You shouldn't have trusted it. Okay. Now you're down to like 5 of Cups instead of the 10 of Cups you were at. Why do I feel that? That's a weird message. But here's the thing. You're looking at the 5 Cups you still have left, and you're grateful for those 5 Cups. You're starting to come back alive. Whatever it has been, it's over. If it's not over, it is coming to culmination, completion, whatever. You had to come back to who you were. A Knight of Wands. and see like the better side of life, and to quit, like, I want to say, almost wallowing. No more wallowing, no more feeling sorry for yourself, no more lack mentality. It's like just deal with the problem. Lord, I hope I have no idea what I'm talking about, Robert. So bear with me. But here, what I do know with you, when you decided to become this Knight of Wands, to become, I want to say, honorable, a good person, that's going to lead to victory. Okay. And where it would have led to nightmares and destruction. But this is going to put you back on the right path of the King of Pentacles, where you see the things that happen and you dealt with them. Wow. Okay, I don't know what I was talking about there, but this is a book. You're clearly living something very complex. There's something here with the Four of Pentacles focusing on the loss. This is fast moving energy. Something about an Empress in reverse. It looks like she moved to calmer waters and filled her own cup, like transitioned in a good way. Wow. Nine of Wands, needing to, a lot of burdens. Learning, though, standing your ground. Robert, I don't know what this reading is about, but I have a feeling you're going to understand it. Feel free to reach out to me by email. All right. I hope that helps. Hi, Jacksonville. Let's see. If I've missed you and you're in the chat and you would like a card or a message, depending on what comes through, please pop up and ask, because that's what we do here. We show up so we can show out, something like that. So it was so funny that Sugar was asking me about her grandmother, because I have to share this with you. Today, before I went live, I bought this book called Growing Strong in the Seasons of Life. I wasn't paying attention to the title. I always look in the book, kind of like when you look at people, look inside to see what's in there. Oh, sure, Magic, we certainly will. I hope it helped, Robert. Thank you for coming to the channel. Hi, Jacksonville. But I want to share this with you before I go forward. It said, it was like I opened it to the page and it was on growing old. You can't see it. Growing old. I was like, oh no. And it was like, it gives a list of things that you may be if you're old, like negative, critical, or downright honoring. Now, as far as I checked with the world the last time, anybody can be negative, critical, or downright honoring. It does not need to be associated with the word old. So that was just the first one. I love the second one. This was so funny. Being reluctant, true but funny, being reluctant to let those who are younger carry more responsibility. Feel free. Feeling unwanted and in the way. I don't feel either of those. Preoccupied with what if rather frequently. No, I don't feel that either. Feeling guilty over previous mistakes and wrong decisions. Yeah, that one's questionable. Feeling forgotten, unloved, and passed by. No, I don't feel that either. Synthesized souls. Hi. And threatened by sound, speed, financial uncertainty, and disease. This is not making me look forward to old age here, okay? And resisting the need to adjust and adapt. I'm going to take this book back. Anyway, I had to share. I just thought it was so funny. All right, let's see what we have for Magic. Magic asked for a card. We got the serious cards out today, guys. These are serious cards. Wow, hello, Synthesize. When are we going to collaborate? Oh, High Priestess Magic, you're doing great. Have some faith in your abilities. Oh, I need you now. Wow. All right, Carrie Ike Night where? Not where I live, apparently. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Uh, oh, wow. Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, Ocala. Oh, I've been to Ocala. I saw the manatees. I'm from Florida, so beautiful. Are you excited? Halloween karaoke. Yes, I got a witch's hat, and I almost wore it someplace today. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Natalie. I almost wore it someplace today, and I didn't wear it. And I walked in where I was going, and everybody had witch hats on. And I was like, darn, don't you hate it when you get the message and you don't listen? That you like kind of chalk it up to like, nah, that's ridiculous. Why would I put my witch's hat on and go there? Right. And then you don't, and you get there and you don't have your hat. All right, back to magic. You show up as the high priestess. You're kind of putting yourself in this level of stress that you don't need to do. Okay. Oh, nice. Yes, I will not laugh. I'm excited to see it since I saw it's for magic. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Look, magic, you're not going to get a better message than this. You show up as a high priestess in the positive, and the Six of Wands. Okay, victory, victory. Okay, the High Priestess and victory. Take this and run with it. It's beautiful. All right, Jacksonville. Let's see what we have for Jacksonville. I always want to say Florida after your name, Jacksonville. What do we have for Jacksonville? Wow. Oh, Five of Swords. Oh, you learned. Hi, Jen F. It's been a bit. It has. Hi, 878 Lind Love or something. Okay, so Jacksonville, you've learned from your past mistakes. You used to think you had to win no matter what, but you let that go. You've learned that there's things that you have to walk away from in order to win, even if it doesn't appear that you've won. You learned a serious lesson, is what I'm hearing, Jacksonville. That's very cool. I love that. Whoa, baby. Okay. Yeah, you face some truths here with this page of sword. You leveled up a little bit. Okay. Now you just have to see where you are. You have to learn to be kind to yourself, Jacksonville, because you're King of Cups energy, but you just don't see it. Okay. You got to see it. You got to see that you're this King of Cups energy, but you see yourself as this, but you've leveled up. You just don't realize it. So keep doing the work. You figured out that you don't always have to win. Okay. You face some really hard truths and you're getting there. Beautiful message, Jacksonville. Guys, I am like, I don't know. I think I'm tapped in, tuned in today or something. Hi, Jennifer. Of course. Is that like I don't know? I don't know either. I just passed the messages on Jacksonville. Okay, let's see. Let's do. You're welcome. All right, let's do synthesized souls real quick. Let's see what we have for synthesized souls. Let me get a sip of water though, guys. I got fan mail today. I showed it earlier, but it was so thoughtful. Look at this beautiful card and just the love and kindness. I felt like a celebrity. All right, what do we have for synthesized souls? What do synthesized souls need to know today, Lord? I know. I was tickled. Ooh, interesting. Whoa. Okay, that's good. Okay, what else? Okay, I don't know. I'll ask that in a minute. You have other messages coming through, though, for synthesized souls. Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask that question just a second. What I did get for you is that there's a immature person in your environment, a page of swords, someone you can't trust, and perhaps a queen of pentacles. They're unsavory, but here's the thing: you have a great amount of you have a lot of discernment. You've learned a lot of life lessons. So instead of them being deceptive in your energy, you're going to see it immediately with the wolf looking at the moon. And the things that you're striving for in the future are the Four of Wands, which you will get there because it came in on the shelf and it was the good side. And also the Three of Pentacles, which would be celebration in life, being happy, being content, with the angel up there too, especially on that card. Also, I see you coming into Nine of Cups energy. So this is like, it's like everything. I heard the song, Everything I Ever Wanted. Wow, Everything I Ever Wanted. You know the song. Okay, so what, let's ask about, okay, so that's cool. It's just not here yet. Okay, so now let's ask about, I was wondering if my crush looks similar to my sketch. Okay, does the crush look similar to the sketch? Six of Wands in a proud way, victory. Yeah, Six of Wands, victory. That's so funny. Four of Wands was the same card. I asked if I would meet my soulmate in the next 4 months, and the Four of Wands was the card I ever seen. Well, the Four of Wands was sideways. So sideways is not quite here. It's on the shelf. It's coming in. But I read it as positive. It did read as positive. So that's what I have for you, Synthesized Souls. Hi, Jen F. Would you like a card? I think you asked me to be added. And hi, 87B Blind 87. You are so welcome. Thank you. Maybe you should have asked her before you posted it. I don't know. Okay. Liz, what do we have for Gen F? 333, magic in the numbers, simplicity. Gen F, yes, things are shifting a little bit. You're starting to feel a little lighter, a little more lighthearted, a little more like you can see the light or something. I see the light. What is the song I'm hearing? I'm hearing a song. Feels like it, okay, because the song I'm hearing, it's like, it feels like it was a spiritual shift, like you had a spiritual shift. Wow, okay, so no, send me the link. I've been so busy lately and I apologize. It's been a lot. There's been a lot of shifts and there's more coming. Send it to me. I'd love to see it. Okay, so it feels like you had a spiritual shift. I keep hearing the song. It's like a religious song, an old-timey religious song. I saw the light. I saw the light. Something about seeing the light. It was important. You saw it. You saw it. You felt it. You know it's real. It was even more confirmation than what you already believed in, but you did. And it was a gift. It was a gift from the divine. It was like you just needed that little push. I don't know what it was about that, but that was like what kind of kicked it in. Now you just have to believe in it. Don't doubt, just believe. Oh, wow. Okay. For Gen F, a card. Okay. Wow. Page of Swords. Face your truths. Do not doubt. Believe. Okay. I do not know what that was about, Gen F, but I feel like I was channeling and I hope that makes sense because sometimes I kind of wonder, I'm like, what am I talking about? You know, like, what am I telling someone? Is that a little emoji? Okay. Okay, perfect. Because I'm like, I'm sure you do too. Because I feel like you're intuitive. Sometimes, you know, it's like, whoa. So I met this soon to be evangelistic Spanish minister. that wants to start a YouTube channel at the grocery store. What are the odds? How good is God? I mean, like, because he was like, it's cold out there. I'm like, I know, because I came back in the store and we just started talking, because I couldn't find my grocery receipt. I lost it from the register to the door. And he looked at me, he's like, just go, you're good. So anyway, okay, so who have I missed in this chat? There was Magic. We did Magic. There's another one. There's a lot of you in here. Oh, 87 Blind Love 87. Is that's Shell? Shell, do you want a card? You're welcome, Jenna. For Shell. Guys, I am going through some growing pains here, and I'm not a money hungry person. You probably know that by now, but I am having some bills through the website and stuff. If you can contribute, that's great. If you can't, please do not put yourself out. Any and all contributions help. I promise I am not making a lot of money at this point, but I am led by the divine. Confirmation. Okay. 24 hours to feel the spirit. What kind of spirit am I going to feel in 24 hours? All right, where was I? I do want to see the sketches. Okay. Once we collaborate, fire in my reading. Okay. Spanish in my reading. Oh, anyway, okay. I'm so sorry. Yes, I was like, I don't know. Today, like sometimes when you're out, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really do live in a surreal life. Not a crazy life, but like yesterday or a couple of weeks now, God said, do something, right? Or God gave me a message. And I was like, okay. And I thought, wow, okay. You know how you get those messages and you're like, okay. So I was like, okay. And then I got another message from him. And the message I got, I was like, this makes no sense. Why am I doing this? Because you get those messages. Trust me, if you're in the spiritual community, if you're having a spiritual awakening, you get the crazy messages. And I got the message and I was like, are you sure? I was like, I cannot even see this going anywhere. But here's the thing. When God calls, it is advisable to listen. Unless you want to be like, swallowed up by a whale or other things. So anyway, I listened and now it's working out. And I'm like, what the heck? How lucky is that? So it's just been a very blessed day. I'm starting to get hungry. Holly, think you had a baked potato? It was a good recommendation. It's kind of like the quick and easy way out. All right. Who has not had a card that would like a card? I think that's everybody in here so far. Maybe. I'm just shuffling a little bit. And I am going to cut it off here in a few minutes because I have other things to do. Four of Swords. This is collective. For somebody in the chat, some of you do need to rest. There's a need to put your feet up and relax. The world is not going to, there's a few of you in here that need to hear this. The world is not going to stop turning. It's better to nourish yourself now and relax and rest a little. You'll be way more effective later. You know this. Pay attention. Relax. Breathe. It's okay. It'll be here tomorrow. You'll be more effective. Okay. So that's a message for somebody with this Four of Swords energy to relax, to like, it's okay to like just chill for a minute. All right. What else? It's strength. Okay. Some in here doesn't think they have the strength to get through something. You have the strength to get through it. And if you have enough strength to pull the lion's mouth open, you have enough strength to get through it. That's a message for somebody. What else? All right. I kind of thought it was for you. There's somebody here that wants to win at all costs. You don't win when you win at all costs. You hurt people, you hurt yourself. It produces bad karma. Okay. Reevaluate that I need to win. Okay. I'm just seeing what comes through, guys. I don't do this very often. There is a transition for somebody. It was necessary and needed. I don't know what that's about. Oh. It feels like somebody didn't face their truths. They didn't appreciate what they had, and there was a transition that's so weird. I don't know what that's about. Okay, what else? Somebody is closing off a cycle. Somebody is coming into emperor status, starting to feel like they belong again. They know who they are, and things are starting to flow for them. It's like there is hope in the future. They're seeing it. They're like, okay, cool. But it's because they've done the work. In the past, they kind of took shortcuts. Okay, gotcha. In the past, they kind of took the shortcuts, and it caused them a lot of sorrow and grief, because they didn't see the big picture. They just thought it was about the money. But something shifted and they started working for it. I don't know who this is for. And now they're coming into the sun and high priestess energy and winning energy. Wow. All right. Wow. I guess we got my face is itching. It's probably from all this hair, though. It is a beautiful, lovely day. I cannot believe. Are you guys getting excited for the holidays? I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm like excited and then excited and ready for them to be over at the same time. I'm not going to wish my life away. I will not do that. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to try to get back on later. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Let me know if you like the random messages that just popped out. Somebody here needs to be very careful when they're going down steps. There's a real strong possibility that you could twist your ankle. And so be very careful. Don't wear any real loose shoes is what I'm hearing, because it could hurt you. And you really don't want to be hurt over the holidays. Okay, wow. Okay. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. Always a pleasure to have you in my chat. I think you were here. Spiritual guidance popped in yesterday, 11:11. I still need to write him an email. Guys, you're great. I will pop back on later. I bought some new books, so I'll be adding some more wonderful information. And we're just going to make things happen. Love you. Go share the peace and the love. And I hope everybody has a fabulous evening. Bye, guys. Thank you.